Well, thank you for joining me today. My name is Renee, and I live in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. And Sweet Street reached out to me to come up with some fun ideas to use their delicious products. So I decided to go with their Chewy Marshmallow treats. These are delicious. Brown butter, sea salt, really good. Growing up, that was always a major hit at every family gathering. My grandma's marshmallow treats, and now my aunt's been making them, and they're just as good. But I've always got a soft spot for marshmallow treats. So thought, how can I make these a little bit more fun, especially almost everybody's stuck in the house right now. So what can we do just to have a fun little activity and make a nice treat? So we're going to be making marshmallow treat cannoli, and you're going to start with using your marshmallow treat, and you're just going to roll it out flat. So I've got one here that I've already gotten rolled out. Just take it out of the package. I'm going to get it as thin as possible, and I highly recommend parchment paper if you want to work on a nice clean surface that you can throw away easily. Keep it simple. You know, I've got a 3-month-old upstairs taking a nap right now, so right now my life is all about simple. So I've got our marshmallow square nice and rolled out, and I'm just going to use, I have a pastry cutter. You can just use a knife. We're going to cut it in half. Yes, and somebody just mentioned these are gluten-free, which is also great for me because my mother's actually been gluten-free for several years now. So this is a fun treat that I can share with her. Sweet Street has lots of yummy gluten-free options. They've also got these great brownies. So it's fun to be able to make a treat that everybody can enjoy. So I've got a cannoli roller because I make traditional cannoli. So if you have a cannoli roller, stick it in, wrap it around, kind of pinch the edges, just like that. Pop it out. There you go. Now, not everybody has a cannoli roller. It's just as easy to use a rolled up piece of aluminum foil. So I've already got this one done. Just gonna slide it out, and same concept, right? Piece of aluminum foil, cannoli press, whatever you want to do. Cannoli press? I don't know what the right word for this is. Cannoli form, yeah. All right. So our next step is we're going to dip these in chocolate. Now you can really get creative with this. I know like 4th of July is coming up. If you wanted to, you could use like melting chocolate. You could dip the whole thing in this and make it look like a firecracker. Today we're just going to make it look like a traditional cannoli. So I've just got some melted chocolate chips. You can use your favorite. This is just semi-sweet chocolate. And we're going to take our marshmallow cannoli. You're just going to dip the end in. Kind of let it just run down through the center. You can even help it out. Spoon a little extra in. What this will do is it'll help seal your seam and keep it nice and closed. When you're doing this though, I kind of learned the hard way. You want to make sure that you're not getting too much chocolate around the end, because then it makes it a little tricky to get your whipped topping in later. So we're just going to dip both sides. And that's it. You're just going to press the seam down, put it in a plate, stick it in the fridge, stick it in the freezer, or let it sit on the counter. Here in Las Vegas, it's warm even inside my house, so we'll put these in the fridge. And let me grab one that I've already got formed. All right, so this one has already been formed. It's been sitting in the fridge. And again, right now, my life is all about simple. You could really get creative with the filling too. A good option would be maybe some cream cheese, confectioner sugar, some non-dairy topping, the kind that comes in a tub. You know which kind I'm talking about. mix that all together. You could pipe that into the center. You'd even use like maybe a chocolate pudding that'd get a little messy, but just have fun with it. So today I'm just using some whipped cream in a can. And you're just gonna fill it up. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're actually gonna cover the end with sprinkles. Let's get this in. When I made these before, I did use the whipped topping in a tub in a piping bag. And if you're gonna let these sit for a little bit before serving, I would probably go that route just because it holds up a little better over time than the fresh cream does. So, got our cannoli, got our whipped cream. Just gonna dip it in some sprinkles. Got one here that I've already got made. There you have it. I'll get a little closer here. Ooh. Super fun, right? This is an easy activity to make with the kids. You don't have to turn on the oven, which is great. But that's it. Well, that's all for me today. This is a little bit shorter than I intended just because they're so easy. So thank you again, Sweet Street, for asking me to come up with something fun for you guys. And thanks for all of you for tuning in. So have a great day. Have a safe and happy 4th of July.